10 Easter eggs. Nicola?
10?
The Easter bunny in your house is wonderful.
Happy, is it? Like, I'm sorry, I like to see, like, I like it to be like a bit grand and like it be. I like to see my kids happy. So one day a year, let them eat eggs. Like my kids both play football.
What, and then buy those ones where you can chop the.
My husband was an athlete. Both boys want to be footballers. So what we do in our house is we speak about food and they understand how to eat and they also understand how to enjoy life. So on one day a year for Easter, they don't get rewarded. If they do well in a test, I don't go and buy them a bar of chocolate because that isn't actually a treat for them because I haven't kept it as solely a treat. They can have a bar of chocolate. I don't limit food. Food is not a restriction in my house on any level. If you want to eat when you're hungry and stop when you're not. So they won't eat 10 eggs.
Personality, Nicola McLean, who gives her son...
After another?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
10 eggs in a day?
If they wanted to eat 10 eggs in a day, absolutely.
Wow, that's me.
And then... But they won't.
10,000 calories for a child in a day.
But they wouldn't. That's the thing. Because it's not a forbidden fruit, my children can have anything they like within moderation. They both do a lot of sport. They're both very active. So that you'll find they wouldn't eat that. And what I do is I keep them for a week.
Top off the head, put your finger in it and then give it a good lick. I like those. You know the ones you dip in?
Oh, the cream eggs?
The creamy ones.
Yeah.
They're nice eggs. They'll be lower calorie, I would think.
Well, they're very small.
I bet they're not.
Well, they are very small, but 10 eggs in a day.
If they wouldn't eat those, but if they wanted to, I'd have absolutely no problem with it. It's one day a year.
OK, have a guess.
One
I would
day.
guess. This is...
At least 2,000 in that.
What do you think?
I'd go 2,500.
Well, what do you think?
It's Easter.
All right.
So look,
don't
you're sucking the fun out of everything.
No, I'm not. No.
That's
Just sucking
what
eggs.
What's your objection, Steve?
Right, I get your point, to be fair, and you're obviously a damn good mother, and I get that, right? My view is, listen...
A warning on food. I mean...
66% of the population are overweight
and
or
how many
obese.
children have got eating disorders at the minute?
Well, you have a point. We have to put our arm around people with obesity and our arm around people with eating disorders.
And I don't think
2% of the population are struggling with an eating disorder. 66% of the population are struggling with being overweight or obese. There is no evidence, to my knowledge, that suggests that if you've got a health warning on high calorific food, that it will trigger an eating disorder.
What would you say that?
Well, in my house, we eat very healthy foods. You know, I will Instagram you and tell you how many they decided to eat.
I don't think they will. I think you're right. I'd be as sick as a dog. I mean, try and eat 10 eggs in a day, 10 chocolate eggs. Could you imagine that? I would be throwing up.
Well, and let's not forget, you're not
Can
getting
I give you an
10 eggs.
idea? What I would suggest, right, would be really positive, is maybe keep 5 of the eggs and give 5 to a food bank on Easter Sunday.
I always donate to a food bank, always.
Yeah, I'm not asking you to be defensive, but that would be great education for the kids as well, wouldn't it?
My children are very nice children. They go at Christmas, they go and donate to the children's hospital.
Children, but
I will give them the eggs that I've bought them, and I have given eggs to a food bank, but I will give the eggs that I've bought, and when they walk down and they see all their eggs, I want them to be happy.
I couldn't bite the ear off a bunny, though. You know the chocolate bunny?
cruel.
Do you have bunnies as well, chocolate bunnies?
They haven't got one this year, I
couldn't
don't
bite
think.
the ear off one of
I
them.
don't actually eat chocolate. I don't like it.
After all that.
After all that.
For joining us, 7:57.
So when they see that health warning...
If they want to have a bar of chocolate,